Will a photo capture only the moment or also the heart within it? Welcome to the road to happiness. Do you enjoy taking photos? These days, with just a phone in hand, many people capture dozens of pictures in a single day. Travel photos with breathtaking scenery, playful shots with friends. Our lives are filled with countless images. Which photo remains most vivid in your memory? Perhaps it's from your very first trip, or a family picture taken on a special day. Or maybe it's just an ordinary scene that, when you look back on later, feels more precious than any other. Interestingly, not every photo shows us smiling. In childhood, there are plenty of crying faces. In adolescence, stiff and expressionless ones. And even now, what face do you usually make for the camera? Say cheese or smile. Have you ever forced a grin? But strangely, a photo doesn't only capture our faces. It seems to hold the emotions and atmosphere of the moment as well. For example, a photo taken on a hike when you were exhausted, grumbling, "I'll never come again," may later become one of your most memorable pictures. Though your face looked tired, it carried your sweat, your effort, and the memories of those who were with you. That's why, when you look back later, even a forced smile can appear as a warm and genuine one. A photo is more than a record of a moment. It becomes another language through which we interpret our lives. One day, while flipping through an album, I came across a very old photo. The moment I saw it, I felt as though I had stepped into a time machine. Memories flooded back, and without realizing it, a gentle smile spread across my face. It was a group photo where everyone was beaming, a picture overflowing with joy. The sun was blazing, the smiles dazzling, and in the middle of it all, there I stood, smiling brightly. Even now, I remember that day vividly. We had gone rafting as a group. I was there because my boyfriend had invited me, and I was the only woman in the group. As we rowed the boat down the valley, we laughed and shouted with excitement, thinking, "Wow, I'm so glad I came." But the real memory began after the rafting was over. Soaked from head to toe, we reached the shore and needed to wash up. The moment I saw the public shower, my expression froze. It was, quite literally, public suffering. The stalls were cramped and damp, the walls covered in cobwebs. I wanted to leave as soon as I stepped inside, but drenched as I was, I had no choice. I rinsed off quickly, unable to dry my hair properly, and came out feeling stickier than before, as if cobwebs still clung to my skin. The men, on the other hand, seemed unbothered. They laughed, showered merrily, and looked refreshed. I sat there with a darkened face. Just then, someone shouted, "Let's take a picture to remember this day." The sunlight was so harsh that I could barely keep my eyes open. My body felt sticky, my stomach churned, and I had no desire to smile. But everyone else gathered excitedly for the photo. 1, 2, 3, smile. Though I hated it, I forced myself to grin, and in that moment, I appeared in the photo wearing a radiant, joyful smile. Many years have passed since then. That single photo has now become a memory. When I look at it today, my face, and everyone else's, looks so full of joy. It truly appears to capture a happy moment. And I think to myself, none of those friends holding on to this photo would ever guess that at that moment it was taken, I felt like crying. A photo records the moment, but not the emotions. And yet, strangely enough, though I felt miserable that day, today I look at the photo and smile softly. The smile that was once forced has now turned into something genuine. How did you find today's essay? I believe many of you have had similar experiences. Just as the smile in that photo wasn't real, we too often smile in life while hiding our true feelings. We sometimes say, I may be smiling now, but inside I'm not okay at all. In the mix of joy and anger, sorrow and delight, we still strive to keep smiling, to endure each day with courage. And I've come to realize, even those countless forced smiles can become memories with time. Within them, we find the strength to keep going. Looking back, every forced smile I ever made was part of the process that shaped me, a process that made me stronger and gave meaning to the life I live today. Pain, too, doesn't always remain pain. As time passes, it can transform into a memory of endurance, a testimony that I survived, and proof that I've grown stronger. Life is like a photograph. We judge our smiles and our sorrows in the present. But when we look back later, those same moments take on entirely new meanings. Though I may have forced myself to smile in hardship, in hindsight, that smile becomes a precious reminder of how I endured. So if you are happy now, enjoy that happiness fully. If you are in pain, hold on, even with a forced smile. Because one day, the hardship will pass, and you will discover yourself standing stronger, smiling gently at the memory of how you endured. Wherever you are now, may that very place be your road to happiness, and may it already be happiness itself. Here on the road to happiness, I will always walk with you. Thank you.